am a licensed civil engineer working at the Department of Public Works and Highways, Regional Office 8. And I am also...
What is your biggest contribution to our environment so far?
Thank you for that question. I believe my biggest contribution for environment. Environment.
I'm a licensed civil engineer working at the Department of Public Works and Highways, Regional Office 8. And I am also a Super Typhoon Yolanda survivor. That experience turned my pain into purpose, which led me to advocate for sustainable engineering and environmental education. And through my advocacy, it helps empower people and helps them understand the power that they can hold once they have and gained that knowledge. Through my experiences, it had opened my eyes how we can be a part of the solution, how we, once we've gained that knowledge, once we've gained that sense of purpose, we will be a silver lining to empower our communities. Thank you.
A question from our judge, please.
Hi, Ms. La Paz. What are the most pressing environmental issues that the Philippines is facing right now, and how can we be a part of the solution?
Working as a civil engineer, I had understand firsthand how we have already so many projects, we have created so many solutions, we have created so many initiatives that still needs proper implementation. But of course, it's with collaboration with environmental education. It's not just about building strong structures, it's also about making sure that our communities are well informed and well educated and know that they are also a part of the solution. It's not just about trusting and relying on the infrastructure itself, it's also about knowing your capacity, your choice in contributing to our society. Because as human beings, it has always been our responsibility as well to protect and preserve our Mother Nature. So it goes hand in hand, and I hope that everyone would understand that when we say protecting our environment, it's not just about protecting the whole planet itself, but it's also about protecting each other. Thank you.
A question from our UE student.
Good afternoon. I am
Good
Martin
afternoon.
Benito Iviñas. My question for you is, as a role model who influences others, how can we build resilience to natural disasters and climate-related risks? As a role model who influences others, how can we build resilience to natural disasters and climate-related risks?
Our country has a unique geographical location where we are really prone to natural calamities and natural disasters, and we can't deny the fact, especially those living in the rural areas who are affected in this calamities. The best solution for this is to be of voice, to be of purpose. And the reason why I am here is to advocate for it, to advocate towards sustainable engineering and empowering communities through climate-resilient infrastructures. Just like what happened in my province and my municipality, we have been a symbol of survival, we have been a symbol of hope, and that even through the darkest times, even those darkest moments, there is still hope and silver lining as long as we build together, we are united, and we understand that everything is happening, that everything has a purpose in this society. Thank you.
Thank you, and that was La Paz Leyte.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, University of the East, or good afternoon, rather. I am Joy Barcoma representing Bacoor City. For background, I graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication in Polytechnic University of the Philippines way back 2018. Afterwards, I started working in the House of Representatives as a consultant, and after 2 years, I worked as a public relations officer in the Presidential Communications Office. Now, I'm working as a disaster resilience advocate for 2 tech companies in the Philippines and as a consultant in the city government of Bacoor, and working also as a professional host alongside. Thank you.
Now it's time for our judge to ask questions.
Hi, Ms. Bacoor. What do you think is a better strategy to encourage people to be environmentally conscious?
Best strategy is to always feel for others. I think the biggest injustice that we can do to humankind is to become apathetic in times like this. So the best strategy is to really ignite that motivation, that determination for every humankind to be empathetic with one another. Because here, we all stand with intergenerational responsibility to take care not just for ourselves, but also for our earth. Because we have this responsibility to live on, not just for ourselves, but also for the future generation.
Next question from our UE student.
Hello, my name is Ashley. My question is, if protecting nature requires confronting your own lifestyle, habits, and even your privilege, what would you be willing to give up first and why?
Thank you for that question. You know, I've been so guilty about fast fashion. Way back 2020, when convenience actually means ordering online, I actually gave in to the trend of buying things online, consuming so much plastic waste, consuming so much fashion trends. And for that, if I'm willing to give up one thing, I believe that is fast fashion. I think it's important for us to be conscious when it comes to making decisions that can actually affect our environment. One cloth can actually make thousands of waste in our environment because we are actually producing microfibers that actually harms our environment. So with that, as a beauty queen, I stand before you willing to give up my love for love for fashion, for my love for the earth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question from our judge.
Hi, Ms. Joy. Good afternoon. What do you think is the first issue, environmental issue, that Bacoor City would have to address?
It's always going to be flooding, but I think in general term, in general umbrella, I think we have to really address the issue when it comes to climate justice. Disaster actually disproportionately affects the poor, mostly because the vulnerable communities are part of the marginalized communities. And it's so unfair that our policymakers, our lawmakers are not really affected when it comes to disasters, but it's really the poor that are being affected. So when it comes to Bacoor, I believe we should actually address the flooding because they are affecting not just the livelihoods of our communities, but also the lives of our people. It's high time that we actually preserve not just the earth, but also the lives of the people who live in the earth. Thank you.
More questions, please. Thank you. And that was Bacoor City.
Thank you very much.